Throughout our journey to redefine the digital experience, we are launching tools that are transforming the way we bank. Soon, branch employees, including private bankers and financial planners, will experience reduced paperwork, minimized errors and rework, have access to faster and better reporting, and a documentation and signing experience that will put smiles on customers' faces. Employees, too. But it won't happen overnight. Previously, just opening an RRSP required plenty of forms, pens, printers, file folders, storage boxes. Now, using Customer Connect in the iPad, Anne can open an RRSP for a customer with simpler, streamlined e-forms and e-signatures. Result? More time to talk, less paper, and a better customer experience. Before digitization, opening a TFSA or an RESP account took Anne and her customers a lot of time. Multiple paper forms had to be printed and signed by the customer. New account audits required branch files to be sent to product operations for audit. Sometimes, files went missing in the process. Missing information in files meant customers had to be called back to the branch and go through the whole process again. Today, Anne helped Samira open an RESP for little Lewis in no time at all. Renata is an account auditor at Product Operations. She used to wait for files selected for auditing to arrive by courier bag so she could get on with her work, sorting, scanning, and auditing the documents. That involved a lot of steps and a lot of paper. These days, thanks to digital audits, all term plans are audited digitally, and accounts opened using e-forms and e-signatures are audited automatically. Automating activities eliminates manual work and creates capacity for the bank, and no more stacks of forms arrive by courier, and that makes Renata feel better about all the trees we're saving. Renata loves trees. Back in the day, auditing the trade surveillance report could be both time-consuming and frustrating. When the branch BCO Frank had a question, he had to go looking for Anne, the branch employee. Until all his questions were answered and the errors corrected, Frank couldn't finish the audit. New audits piled up every day, and Frank had to flip through days' worth of reports to track his outstanding audits. Frank's happier these days. With the new digital BCO system, Frank can audit and ask questions right on screen. Frank and Anne have more time to spend with customers, and Frank doesn't have to keep track of outstanding audits. The system does that for him. Soon, TSR audits for all digitized plans will be centralized, and that's good news for Safina and the central BCO team, and means more time for Frank to spend time with customers back at the branch. In order to sell mutual funds, branch employee Anne used to have to use the suitability calculator and Customer Connect. Occasionally, mistakes happened. When they did, branch BCO Frank had to go looking for Anne to get the answers he needed. And sometimes, Anne had to ask the customer to come back into the branch. Fortunately, Smart KYC is putting an end to suitability errors. When the system identifies an unsuitable match between a customer's investment objectives and the investment risk profile, an error message instantly pops up on screen. No need for the customer to come back into the branch or for Frank to go searching for Anne. Thank you, Smart KYC. Tommy is a Stage 1 riser. Selling mutual funds the old way meant having to print an account opening form, have the customer sign it, and then find Frank, the branch BCO, to sign it too. And that can be very time-consuming. And if we get it wrong, we have to start all over again. and that can lead to an unhappy customer. With digital BCO pre-approvals, Tommy can simply send a pre-approval request to the central BCO team directly from his computer. Safina receives the request and shoots the pre-approval back to Tommy with a few clicks of her keyboard. The customer signs using e-signature and the transaction is completed. Just remember, in the interim, before BCO pre-approvals are fully digital, Tommy still has to print a copy, get Frank to sign it, and file it in the branch binder. Over the coming months, from the back office to the lobby, digitization will be happening in every branch across the country. Sure, with big changes come challenges. But as cumbersome tasks disappear from your day, you'll never want to go back to the way things were again. And because transactions are becoming faster and more efficient, customers will greatly appreciate the simplicity and convenience of their experiences. And branch employees will have more time for meaningful conversations and to build long-lasting relationships with customers. And that's what redefining the customer experience is all about.